Welcome back to Factorio. My name is Nilaus and we are back for more Factorio here on my YouTube channel. Isn't that wonderful? I've said before that I was done with Factorio until something new came along, expecting fully that this new thing would be the expansion. But then I discovered this amazing mod pack called Story Missions, and then I just can't help myself. I want to play it. It's so amazing. So what is this mod pack? This mod pack, Story Missions, is a series of 10 custom maps that together form a campaign very much in the style of what we saw in StarCraft. It is so good that I think that VOOP should actually incorporate it, maybe clean up the writing a bit, and just say, look, we have a campaign mode now. It is made by Green Flag, and I highly encourage you to check it out on the mod portal and just support the amazing work that's put into this. And this is the only mod I'm using for this series, so it's going to be very much a vanilla experience. What can you expect from this series? Well, this new Factorio series will be a slow burn here on YouTube, and I hope it'll last us until the expansion hits. Each mission is probably going to take like 2 to 6 hours to complete, and it'll be broken into multiple YouTube episodes. Since I know that a lot of people who are supporting me on Patreon are doing so because of Factorio, I have decided to give early access to future episodes to Patreon supporters. So if you are supporting me on Patreon currently, then you can already now watch the rest of the missions, detailed in the description below and on Patreon as well. So if you are eager to see what the rest of the first mission is like, and have considered pledging, then maybe now is the time to click that button. Thank you for considering. If you are as excited about the return of Factorio to the channel as I am, then let me know by engaging with the video, liking, sharing, subscribing, you know, all that good stuff, and commenting below. Thank you very much. Let's dive into the first mission. Mission 1, the return. Something hit your ship during atmospheric flight and damaged it. The emergency landing didn't go so smoothly, and while you were rescuing your crew, you hear an unknown voice in your comm. Mission objectives: find the outer base. Mission intel: follow the objectives to get new researchers. Scouting your surrounding can be worthwhile. Mission parameters: difficulty level easy, new research, tank, and enemies do not evolve or expand. So the biters are what they are. And here you can see this is the reward for the mission. We will be getting a tank or a tank research, and we'll be working towards it. So this is our outer base, and we'll be. And I love this mission overview. It's super amazingly well done. So let's dive into the first mission and see what it's like. And that starts with our familiar crash landing ship, and there are some fellow. See, this is why we don't play multiplayer. Look, they're just sleeping. They're just sleeping. It's typical. Whenever you play multiplayer, the rest of your crew, they're just sleeping. So that's why we are playing solo, single player here. Outer base, anyone inside the crashed? If you can hear me, our base is located northeast of your position. Awesome. It was a blast. It was a blast. That's something else. Those bugs can shoot the plasma really high. Too bad they just hit you. Yeah, I can send people to you. I can't send people to you. Our base is under attack. If you arrived unharmed, get in a vehicle, parked inside, then we'll send you further instructions. Did a vehicle? Go to base. Get in the parked vehicle. All right, cool. So we can see here. We just picked up everything we got so far. Let's see if there's anything. Man, I still have to remember all the shortcuts. Yeah, we have one inserter. That's a good start. Here is the little base, and it's nice. It's also just a complete mess. Ta-da! Get into the parked vehicle. Let's get into the parked vehicle. The bugs destroyed our pump jacks and pipelines. We have no fuel supply for our flamethrower turrets. The oil facilities lie on north. Can you take a look at this? Yes. In the vehicle is the equipment for repairing the pump jacks and pipes. Look at that zoom. It's so nice. It is so well done. Alright, so we need to go up and fix our pump jacks to fix our flamers. And first things first, very important. I am going to do color purple. If I forget, then yell at me. Great, now I'm a plumber. I better get... that's really hard to see that. Better get that fuel supply going in. It's going to be pretty stuffy in here. I should handle the vehicle with care. It would be pretty sucky if I had to go around on foot. Yeah, I feel that might be a little bit of stab towards me. As a player, I am not known to be the great... What the hell? I did not see that coming. Alright, we'll take care of that first. Or do we? Just trick with these is drive unpredictable, which should not be a problem for me. Driving unpredictable is what I do. And we are up here by our location. It's not doing so great. Let's see. We need to get what we have available. And I will be... What do we have? We have 3 pump jacks. And I can... All right, put 1 here. That's 1. That's 2. And that is 3. Kill 3 small worms near the pipeline. Optional. But we already did that. Okay, never mind. Then let's build this part. And... We don't have any walls. No, no walls. So we just have to go here and... Oh, there's also landmines. That's nice. But we actually have a little bit of an issue here. Because the oil is stuck. There. It can't get through. And if I have a... Oh, I don't have an underground pipe. Oops. So we'll just have to make just a basic one. There we go. Now our base defense are... working. Great. So now we... That was the smell of running gasoline. Great job. I have good news and bad news. The good news is I've assigned some robots to repair your ship. Yay. The bad news is we need to solve an insect problem. I think that's fair, right? If you want to survive in the wasteland, you should get better equipment. Use our laboratories to research weapons. If I were you, I'd be all over it because bugs never sleep. Research military. Oops. Oops. That was the biters. And we are back to... This is our little base. There isn't a whole lot to do in this base. Or there's a lot of stuff to do, but there's not a lot that is actually going on. And with this, it's really interesting because there are these like broken pieces and you can either just tear it down and rebuild it, or you can kind of try to see if you can make it work. Here we also have like a complete mess of a thing. Let's get a few... Look at that. That's sushi belting, which is awful. But it's kind of what we have to do here. I think I want to get rid of this as fast as possible, but let's chop down some trees. We're going to need that. We have a little bit of ammo here and there. We have some biters down south, and we have some more stuff here. Let's take all of this out, because I want to get a better setup than this. And this is really awful that we have to use this kind of setup here, but it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers, and we are certainly beggars in this regard here, and that'll be something. A little bit of both, right? This is probably gonna get too much. Yeah. And that's all we have. Okay, so we have 1 power pole. That's really not a lot. Let's make some more power poles of the small ones. Let's put them down here. Let's get some of these things going on our hotkey. And this will be underground, and this will be splitters, just so that we are somewhat in motion with this. And yeah, here, 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 here. Whoops, that didn't work. Might need that better one at some point. And I'm gonna get... Oh, I have 2, so that's not working right now. Let's just leave it like this. We're gonna get a little bit in here and we'll work from here. So research. Let's have a look at this research. This is researching, and we are missing 2 pipe belts here. We are having just a little bit of work being done. That's great. And there. So now we have at the very least this part. Now what is it we want to do? We want to take a look. I have hopefully the overlay of the pollution, so we can see that pollution is triggering this part. What do we have down here? We have some small worms, that's good, and some of this. So we can take this out with either with turret creep or with the vehicle. I think we can take it out with the vehicle. And what we need to do is, here we have... That's interesting. I'd actually rather have it the other way around, so that the faster one goes in. There. Also, that can be done. I think we want to focus on killing the biters first. That should be the first priority. And power is this little thing here. And what do we have over there? We have 7 and 5. So it's not like we have a ton of ammo everywhere that we can just scrounge up for our own needs. What do we have up here? 4. Yeah, it's not a lot. And this is for making a new vehicle if someone should accidentally kill our current vehicle. There we go. Research. What are we researching? Military. Yes. Then what else do we want to get after military? Do we have turrets? Yes, we do have turrets researched. Let's get some of this one afterwards. And I don't know. We'll get a few of these things going. Not a lot of signs. I think we want to focus on biters first. And then if we look at it, as long as we can get... Oh, yeah, this should be protected-ish. But this is not protected. This is definitely a problem. Do we have landmines out here? No, we don't. We just have scrap. So if we get some... There. And we get some ammo. I don't want it here. I don't even want to go anywhere except inside my vehicle. So if we lose the vehicle, we're just screwed. How about that for a for an objective? And let me just go out. Okay, we are going to take out the first biters using only our vehicle. Ugh. Did we get it? No, we did not get it. Well done. Fine time to get rid of the bugs. Oh, we got the first reset. Broken their nests. Yeah. Let's go out and repair. Oops. Yeah, oil is infinite at this point, so that's not a problem. We can just go in and take a little bit out at once and then go to the next one. Because of regeneration, it's way advantageous to do this. Get the worms out. And then I'm gonna draw them back to our... Yeah. Too fast. I'm sure that someone is better at doing this, but hey, I am the world's greatest driver, in Factorio at least. So, this is how we do things. We still have lots of ammo. And I'm gonna pull them back here. And drive through. And repair. Alright, let's repair again. Before going out and taking out the rest of this little one. And then we can start working on some better thing. We need to kill both of them, obviously. And we'll get him. We'll get him. Five biter nests. So we actually kind of have to kill one more for a mission. That one seems to be annoying as well. Let's take that as well. Let's repair first. And get that fifth biter nest. I don't know if that triggers something else. But we'll give it a shot. Any worms up here? No. Yeah, we can take these out first. Let's take them out as they spawn. When this is just one or two, you can just sit here and just take it out. There you go. We got the mission. Now, time for us to build. Dead bug, good bug. Finally, there will be some peace. I don't want to jinx it. Be quite happy if you could help us construct a box of grenades. It's in your own interest too. Don't forget to research advanced military first. Now, that's a little bit more advanced than what we have capable of right now. What I want to do is just take a look around and see what kind of options we have in terms of more resources. So we have some iron and some copper. The copper is here. That is only 1k copper, so that should actually be getting rid of that soon. We have some stone out here. We have some iron, and some iron. Okay, this one is good. Okay, so we want to take some iron, and I actually want to redo all of this. I'm kind of... Yeah. First, let's take out all this so we have the materials available for crafting. Alright, so the first thing we definitely want to do is get some iron going. And that's going to be up here. So we take a little bit. Can we do a few more? Yeah, let's do a few more. In here, 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, 3. Is that good? Is that good? This one's not good. Alright, we cover everything. And we have an opportunity to... There, that will be sorting everything out. And then I just need to go down to here. I've moved my initial... oil line here. Remove that so we can get it, and we'll just get it up here and get it in. Right, so okay, we don't have that. 1, 2, And let's just kind of figure out what it is we don't have. We don't have stone, so let's go chop some stone and get some more of those. Do we have anything like... Where did the stone have? Oh, the stone is over there or down there. Okay, that's kind of far away. Do we have some just small stones we can pick up? Yeah, let's just chop some stone. Oh, there we go. There's a little stone deposit here. I didn't even see that. Did not even... Can I get the steel axe? Yeah, definitely get the steel axe. There we go. Get the steel axe going. Our research is also kind of dead because it kind of gets blocked up all the time. And let's see. What is it we want? Let's just take... This is probably pretty much covering everything. Just put it in a box for now. Just drag it back here. You are powered. Okay, so you'll be filling up this box. And what else are we going to do with this box? I have nothing really, I think. Nah, not really. We'll just make some of this. 14. 15. That's almost enough. Do we have enough inserters? We have 47 inserters. Do we have enough belts? Yeah, kind of. Let's grab some belts in here. And let's see, why are you not working? Why are you not working? You are not working because... I don't know. Kind of should be, right? And we'll just take whatever we have. And right now we're probably getting more... No, we're not really getting more iron in than... or copper in than we needed here. I was kind of worried that we would be getting too much of one and not enough of the other, but we we probably are. There, get this one around like this. Yeah, okay, that doesn't happen, so we'll just go casually like this. Get a little bit more of this just so that the initial one is working. We'll go up to our glorious start of our real base. Now, the question is always with these kind of missions is how big is the right size for a base? And we don't really know. We really don't know how big is the reasonable size, because we don't know how many... Like, if the mission ends after it says craft 20 grenades, then this is a gigantic waste. But since it says that the mission is going to be... Oh, crap. Is about making a tank, then we don't know that we have to go up and research blue science at least. And therefore... Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. This should be just fine. And then we can build some inserters in here. And that will get us the iron going. And iron is going to be the most important thing that we want inbound here. And do we get another of this? Yes, please. And is it powered though? Well, it's powered, but it doesn't have any... Here. Any fuel yet, so that's kind of bad. Let's see, what could we do? We could make one of these here and put in some little box of... There, get some wood in here. We do need a little bit of wood for our more power poles. There you go. So just get a little bit of wood in, but we could also just, as we get that one, we can get the coal coming in here. Though at this point I am inclined to say that I probably want more of this. 1, 2, probably. Yep. So if I want this, I probably want to go all the way down here from that. And you don't need to be marked for empty. Alright, so we get a little bit of iron going, and that's good. We have to keep in mind that we have research here. Oh, okay. I probably need to take these out. And we have copper. There's a little bit of copper here, but I don't like that. I'd rather take this copper and bring it up here. So the next thing I think is making a little copper deposit. So when we have iron and copper available, then it should be good. So if I do this part and paste it here, well, that needs to be solved somehow. What about if I take this out? That doesn't belong, and that belongs here. Now, obviously, none of this has any power, but it will now. But now won't be getting power up to there. Everything is powered. We actually would like to get some radars. Thank you. There's a radar, and we need to get this for copper right now. And once we have iron and copper, then we can start going on the next. Now I need to find my car. Where's my car? I don't think that's going to be neither the first or the last. Well, it's just the first, but definitely not the last time you're going to hear where's my car in this series. All right, do we have some ammo? Yeah, let's just repair it. Someone broke it. It must be the biters that came in and just broke it. Oh, I can also grab this. And that will give us all of that we need. Go, go, go. And what do we have? 12 ammo. That's not really going to cut it. But if I do this, then I have all the ammo I could ever want. At least. But I don't have the fuel. The fuel is kind of important when you're driving. Alright, I just need to take these two out. Just erratic driving should be the trick to success, and that is my specialty. There we go. All right, we are getting some things inbound. I actually want the car in my pocket. There we go. And I will get use some of our newfound iron up here, which is kind of still running out of fuel, but that's kind of what we want there. Oh man, look, glorious amount of iron we have available. Now that is going to help us with both with fuel. We're not going to complete this right now. We do want to set up a little base first, even though we could just get going on this. Look at that. Look at all these glorious things we can make. We probably also need to deal with a little bit with power soon, because our power is fed from this. This also needs some more fuel, but we get a few of these in here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this necessary? No, it's not. And I'm going to use this pattern consistently. Look at that. And we don't need a lot of stuff here, but we do need enough to go into this location. So we are going to simulate this. We need a few of these, and a lot more belts. So let's get that going. That's a lot more belts. Oh, I don't have any of these. Okay, so that goes in here. And that goes in here. Yes, that's going to be how we want to do things here. And then that looks great. So this is where we're going to bring our coal inbound. Yeah, those ghostly ones are not really helping us very much. All right, let's get that in here. And then we also need to find a way to get the copper from here back in. And let me just look at the map view. If we take this out, then a radar would be nice. Let's get that radar here. Because we probably will get some more aggro sooner or later up here. All right, we are working on more. Just want to get this in here. That will be lovely. So we can get some kind of structure going there. Only need to go there and inbound. We can take all of this out. Sweet. So that should give us coal inbound. And we need to build the next one. This part. Do we have enough of this? We have 24. That's exactly what we need for building. Although that's probably also important. And I don't think we actually need to build this as big, because this is just for copper, and we don't need very much copper in the beginning. So I can make do with just a single line of copper here, I think. And we're out of inserters, so let's get more inserters. And we are also finally getting more of this one. Okay, so let me just fill this up and get our copper inbound. So we got a little bit of copper inbound, and we got a little bit of iron inbound. Now, very much not enough, but it's a start. We also put a radar up here so we can see the trouble that we have out here. And we can also see that it is coming in. Let's keep that in mind and deal with it not now. Maybe after we get the grenade. Now, if only there was like a way that, if there existed within the realm of Factorio some kind of way to sort of jumpstart your base into just getting the little bit... if only that existed. If only. There we go. There is our jumpstart base. If you are unfamiliar with the stuff I do, then maybe you are familiar with my blueprints. And this is one of them. This is my jumpstart base, and I think it's absolutely perfect for this kind of thing, where we definitely want to get some more stuff inbound. We want to get stuff built. And it just gets us a lot of the things that we do need here. And well, let's get those in here. And just need a little bit of copper. That's a little bit of everything. And we can see we are running woefully short on belts. So let's make more belts. And that's going to be like the objective is primarily working our way towards getting the belt production and the inserter production going there. So there's those things done, then we should be getting in a better position. I'll put the red ones down here. I'll put the blue ones up. Oops. We did get a few blue because a lot of things will require blue. Oh, that's not it. This one and these two and these two are the other way. And we'll get here. And we'll get some of this. All right. And definitely not working yet. So let's get the power established there. That's a good start for the power. And these are going in, going out, and we have the first built for this part. This is actually something that shouldn't be made with yellow inserters, but we should be made with blue. But you know, beggars can't be choosers, so we'll just make do with what we have for now. There we go. We are. Hey, look at that. We're actually getting our belts going. That's going. That's going. That. And now we can get more of our inserts. I love building. I love just paint by numbers with this build. It's so comfortable. Just going like, oh no, we get a little bit more, and over. Oh, we don't have any more of that. Well, oh, that's kind of important. That's kind of important. Maybe even more important than this one. There. Because without this, we are not going to get any more. And we need some red inserters as well. Let's get more red inserters. And we just killed all of our yellow inserters, so that's lovely. And we need some more yellow inserters. And we have a few blue inserters. So maybe just switch some of this to blue inserters, because that we know it has to be done. Actually, that is not the most important thing to switch to blue. This is more important to switch to blue. And this is more important to switch to blue. And then we get that going. Probably also... Oh, look at that. We're starting to get a little bit of this. That's going. And still none of this. And... Right. It looks like... Okay, it looks like we have belts, but not anything else. So let's fill in with stuff that we can make with belts. And this here, that means we are getting started on or working our way towards actually getting the signs built. This one for later, is super important. These boxes and the inserters here. Oh, we do have a few inserters. Yeah, we do. But they will also definitely need to be... I don't know what they need to be. Now, we got an extra one here and can get that in and reestablish our production with this. And we're getting just research going. Hey, look at that. Stuff is happening in our base. That is glorious. Let's fill in the rest of the paint by numbers, and then we can move on to the next challenge. So we now build a little bit of extra out here. Oops, there we go. And I think that for this one, I will be getting a little bit more ammo in here, or just will put some ammo in. Yep, and the question is, do we have any walls? No, we don't, so we'll just use these as walls. They are working absolutely phenomenal as walls. So that will be our walls up here. Should we get a radar out here? Yeah, let's get a radar out here, just so we kind of aware what's going on. There. They do take a little bit too much power. Yeah, they do take a little bit too much power. I just realized we don't have enough power. Okay, and now back to filling in the blanks here. In our fledgling factory, we now have everything we need to build everything here. This one, and if you are not aware, we have these blueprints, and all the blueprints are available to, of course, to Patreon supporters. Let me actually change this. I am actually going to make a change here. This one will now be the turrets, and this one will be the ammo. And I will go this one into copy paste. That'll be 20 turrets, and this one will be ammo 600. There, that should be good. And I will get you over on that side. So why am I doing this? Well, I am doing that for the specific reason that I actually want to be able to extend this one out and make it into a line that also supports the tier 2 ammo, the red ammo. As we are working now, this is... why is this not working? You can get that. So you can get a few of these. Alright, we have our hub working, our jumpstart base working. That is great. I'm not building this one because this is lights. We don't really need lights very much here. And at this point, what is the next thing? Well, I think we just need to fix our power, because I don't think we have enough power here. No, we don't. So let's use some of our glorious iron that we have. Do we? Let's make sure we get some iron, and that iron will be worked on into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and then this one will be 16. So we just need more iron as well. Here. And that's 1, 2. Yeah, so that should be all of that, and we just need somewhere to build a fuel part, and I think that we can build it. It's going to be a very standardized one. We have too many water pumps here, so all we need is just a little bit of space, and I think that we'll get a space here. Is this the standard? No, it's not. Definitely not how I want to build things. So I'll just build one of these, and then we can just blueprint it. And it will have... rather, here they are. And yes, blueprinting doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it gets us the sense of how much we need to take out. So I'll just copy this part. Alright, so let's look at it from a map perspective of where we want it. We're going to take this location and feed it up here. And I just need some water also coming from down here. So I think close by, something like this is a reasonable location to make it. Great. Yeah, that's kind of not what I wanted. Oops, let's hurry up and delete it before anyone notices the stupidity of what I just did here. There. 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 That's 6 and... well, isn't that typical? There. So now this is working, and then... how did I mess up this part? Oh, I did mess up this part. Ugh. Deconstruct. This part. Yeah? You're good. Just create a blueprint. And that one. And then... yeah. That should be 10. And that's... so let me just... we'll just chop down the trees and build this. Yeah. It wouldn't be a normal Nilaus playthrough if we didn't have complete power failures every time. No matter how much I prepare, we always have power failures. But luckily this time I was kind of prepared. Of course, when you take out all of your coal for your fuel power plant and redirect it somewhere else, well, obviously it's not going to work very well. So we had a little bit of a blackout there, not just a brownout, but a full blackout. What I've done is I have taken this part, this is now fully saturated, getting in here, and just feeding into this location, which will just generate a lot more power for us, and we should have enough power, I hope, for the remainder of what we need to play here. So we got some power, that's good, we got some more mining, good, we got our starter set up here. Maybe the only thing we want to do is actually get a little bit... oh, we need some greens. We need some greens. Let's get some greens. That should be easy to get here. And to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16! Woo! And what else do we have? We need to build everything we can. Look at all the beautiful things we have here. We can just pick up everything we want. And we now need to build a setup for the green and red signs, and then we are really just in a exceedingly good position to get started on the next part. Because the thing is, if we look at the tech, we need to make grenades. Grenades comes from... not that one. Actually, we could make grenades. We could make grenades. For sure we can make grenades. And... but we don't want to. We don't want to until we have all the other things here sorted and ready to go. So that is our objective right now, is getting all of this done. And do we have power lines down here? Nope, we don't. And we get... Okay, we don't have enough of that. Can we get more? Nope. Can we build more? Nope. We don't. We need some iron plates. Of course we need iron plates. Always iron plates. And that will be our main issue for pretty much this build. Is that we are just going to be running out of iron plates. Let's see. What was it? We wanted a few of these. We'll just handcraft those. There. And some power line or some inserters here. This one is not made either, so we'll have to start that all the way back at this location here. That is taking an excess of here. Putting it in here, putting it in here, and combining it with, if this one is full. It's not though, but it will. We could pretend that it is. There we go. And then we'll pick up this part because that's not fast enough. What are the things that... We have a few of these. This is super important and this is super important. So those are the two we want to upgrade to Mark 3. Can we just get the lights as well? That's kind of... Yeah, let's get the light. Let's get the light first because those are... Resume and resume. It just kind of feels weird not to have everything sorted here. Now in our hub, so let's do that. And we get our science there and our science on the other side. Yes, and then some inserters. Which we also couldn't do this until we had the power sorted. And there we go. Well, just that part and that part. So we are also now building some greens. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. And that's in here. We get some lights. Okay, maybe you just saw something. What is that? I have one other mod. Gives us these lights. We don't use those, but it's called Afraid of the Dark, and that means you can actually see something because Factorio is way too dark by default. So this mod will just make us actually be able to see what's going on in the base, and I prefer that. Cool. We have our base. That is amazing. Now we can start working on the next part, which is going to be making the grenades and then getting towards some blue science and some probably having to deal with biters because I am gonna go trigger these very soon, and then they will start running in and attacking our copper deposit that is completely undefended. Also, we are triggering out here, so very, very shortly we will be seeing biter attacks coming in from all sorts of the sides that we are not prepared for. If you have enjoyed the first episode, then be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you for some reason have not subscribed to the channel yet. If you want to see what happens in the second episode immediately, well, fear not. You can just, if you are a patron, that is, you can just follow the instructions in the description or on Patreon. Find a link in Discord, and then you watch it from there immediately. Thank you very much for watching and supporting and pledging and just being part of this awesome community. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.